Mona? You are very good. You know right where to put the knife, and you're not afraid to twist it.
You're laughing at all of us in there, in your head, aren't you? Well, here's the real joke. I get to walk out of that door. But you aren't going anywhere.
You know, I wasted months visiting you, defending you, feeling guilty for everything you did to me. And I kept thinking, maybe if I was a better friend. You almost reeled me in. I'm scared, Hannah. I need you. Bull crap. I know you're still A, and I know what you're doing to Lucas. And I want
Whatever
to stop.
Lucas
No, I'm
said.
done. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear from you. And I don't want to know you.
Allison underestimated you.
You almost killed Hannah. She's my friend. I thought she was your friend, too.
It's easier to forgive an enemy than it is to forgive a friend.
Oh, my God. It's Mona.
You bitches underestimated me.
I think that Allie took the lie detector test for fun. I think she took it because she's not having fun anymore. She can't play with her dolls if you won't let her. This is how she's ending the game. What game?
What game?
The one she stole from me. She assembled the perfect group. Smart, loyal, admiring, and compassionate.
Perfect group for what? For a sociopath to manipulate.
Allison would have gotten bored with any one of you, but all together?
Or her challenge. I never understood why Allison chose me.
What made me so special? When you don't feel anything, it must be really fun to mess with somebody who feels a lot. Allison picked you because you care, and she can't.
Look. I'm sorry. Don't insult me. But you're right. Your dad should hate me. He should throw me out of the house. After all the things I've done to you.
She was living in a perpetual state of hyper-reality. The adrenaline rush that accompanied her feelings of empowerment and her high level of intelligence fueled Mona's ability to be seemingly all-knowing and omnipresent.
Spencer Hastings, now a person of interest. And my death. A. The way I treated Mike.
Mona dumped me this morning. I got a text really early that said, we're done, just like that. Mona. I miss you.
He deserves someone much nicer than me. He deserves someone who's nice.
So you dated Mike to get closer to Arya, so you could spy on her.
Mike's a really sweet guy. I fell for him. I didn't want to drag Mike into my mess, so I let him go.
Which I am not. Maybe I should have just died when I fell off that stupid cliff.
Don't say that. Mona, don't ever say that.
She's alive!
I'm just trying to protect myself. That's all I've ever been doing. Just protect myself from her.
I need you, Mona. As a friend. The truth will bury you in a New York minute. In case you were wondering, that was me. I sent that text. I guess I should have signed my name because I don't have to pretend to be anyone else anymore. I don't have to hide. You do. And you're gonna wish you stayed dead.
You don't scare me, Mona.
You're not as good of a liar as you used to be. I'm not a threat to you. You may have convinced Hannah and the others that you changed. And maybe you are trying to be a decent person. But that won't last for long. People do change. When someone shows me who they are, I believe them. I don't need to be taught a lesson more than once.
You're suddenly the victim of what, Mona? My bullying? What do you call what you did to those girls? You almost killed Hannah.
No one feels worse about that than I do. But I'm all better now. Even the doctors say so.
I don't believe you. I made you loser Mona once, and you know I can do it again.
Allison stole my life from me when she crowned me Rosewood's biggest loser. And she was so convincing, even I started to believe her.
So that means you'll help us?
Look, I know I owe you guys for everything I've done to you. But I'm already #1 on her hit list. If Allison finds out I'm siding with you guys, I'm afraid to think of how far she'd go to stop me.
Are you really that scared of her?
Aren't you? Allison is A, and now I can prove it.
Is that why you built an army?
Some of you may know each other, some of you may not, but I picked you because we all have one thing in common, and that's Allison De Laurentiis. When Allison was here, I wasn't Mona. I was loser Mona. Who were you, Lucas?
Hermit.
How about you, Paige?
Exactly what is it you want us to do?
I want us to stick together. There's strength in numbers. The bigger we are, the harder she falls.
It's hard to keep the troops in line when Allison offers them candy and a smile and that lilting little laugh.
And I'm staying, so get used to it.
No one wants you here.
You're wrong, Mona. Just like before. Everyone wants to be my friend, and that's what you're afraid of. All I had to do was say I'm sorry to Cindy and Mindy, and you were practically begging me to sit at their lunch table. You're scared, because you know that it's not going to take me long to win over your army of losers.
Send out a code A. She's plotting something big. Where's everybody?
They're not coming.
Why?
Allison got to them. They're convinced that she's the saint, and you're crazy Mona. That's what they're calling you now.
And maybe you won't believe this, but I'll say it anyway. When she finishes with me, she'll come after you and the others.
That's when Allie came to my hospital room after Mona's party.
Mona's right. If Allie is ending the game because we cut her off, then she went to the cops to convince them that she's innocent and we're the guilty ones. Guilty of what?
Everything.
She can't trust you anymore. Not after Cyrus and...
How'd you hit her? Back of the head. I followed her into the yard. And I found a rock and I hit her.
Now we both win.
Not after New York.
Game over, Allison. I win. Mom? Pretty awful, isn't it? How things change so quickly in this town. Somebody's your girlfriend, then they're not. One day there's a house, and the next day... it's gone.
Vanderwaal was murdered.